So we're going to move through 18 movements, one following another. This is Shibashi, Tai Chi, Qigong. Remember, Tai Chi is the martial arts version of Qigong, and Qigong also is a spiritual and medical practice. So we're going to see a little bit of everything within this sequence today. We're going to start with like water's wave. So our fingertips are going to brush the sides of our thighs. We have our nice soft knees and our relaxed lower back, head lifting up and shoulders down. We're going to inhale and we're going to rotate our arms up to shoulder height and shoulder width, and then let the upper arms, forearms, and then the palms sink down. So we inhale and we're standing up. And we exhale and settle down, bending into the knees a little bit, being very aware of our knee direction, finding your own flow with your breath. So connecting the breath with the movement. Big inhales, long exhales. Finding your own flow up and down, one wave growing and the next sinking down. Listen to your body. That's the goal with our Qigong practice. We want to learn to connect the breath with the movement. So every day is going to feel a little bit different. Let's do a couple more. Up and down. So we're going to do one more round. And the next movement is going to start like this one, but after we get to the top, we're going to open the arms. So we inhale up and open. And we exhale, close and down. So a little bit of a faster arm movement, same length of breath, as long as you can make it, filling the whole body. So fill the lungs and the belly, big inhale. And exhaling down. See if you can make that gentle curve here. And relax down. A few more rounds. So Qigong helps to open the energy pathways in our body, connecting our breath with the movement so our mind starts relaxing. And this set hits all of the energy pathways, all of the organs, allowing everything to open up and flow freely. Let's do one more. Up and down. And then we're going to come all the way overhead. And we're going to exhale and we're going to drop one arm down and the other one comes overhead. And then we're going to switch. You can even lean into it a little bit if that feels good. So we inhale on one side and we exhale on the other. Just floating back and forth. Try to keep your shoulders down. Look towards that extended arm. So one hand is overhead, palm towards the crown, and the other one is towards the sky. So dancing with rainbows. Imagine making that nice rainbow shape back and forth. Just find your little flow. All right, we'll come across. And then we'll let that top arm come over and we'll relax down. Now separating the clouds, we're going to cross the arms at the bottom. We're going to lift them up and we're going to imagine we're separating the clouds as the arms come down. So we inhale up. Palms facing out at the top. Exhale, coming down. Now you can switch the arms if that feels good. So cross at the bottom, lift up, separate the clouds, and float down. Big movements. This is really great for those shoulders. This one's just more in a static stance, focusing on the arms. Few more rounds. Can you find that connection to your breath? And if you feel comfortable with the movements, maybe closing the eyes so you can really turn your focus inward. Let's do one more. All the way up and out. This time, lift the arms up, palms up to the sky. We're going to rotate, relax that left arm down. Use your elbow and your shoulder to bring that hand in front and then exhale and push out. So we're going to inhale, rotate that arm back. Exhale, repulse monkey. So we're going back and forth. We're using the shoulder and the elbow as that front arm rotates to the sky. And we can imagine that we're pulling in as we push out. There's a little bit of waist turn. Come back to center and then turn. So we're combining a little bit of spine movement with some big arm circles here. Inhaling back. Exhale and push out. So the difference from our Qigong set to our Tai Chi movements is that we really focus on coordinating the exhales we push out and the inhale as we rotate and make that circle. Now you can always look back, a little bit of a difference from Qigong to Tai Chi, and then we look forward towards that pushing palm. Inhale back, exhale and push. When we do Tai Chi, we just focus on the front the whole time. But feel free to modify and find what feels best for your body. This is really about how it feels for you. All right, let's bring those palms back and we're just going to push out together, kind of resetting. Drop the arms down and we're going to inhale, both arms come up. Exhale, both arms go down. So it's like rowing a boat or like a big butterfly swim stroke, exhaling down. So again, moving through those shoulders, big movements for energy flow. Now your movements might be really extended where you can go back quite a bit. I'm still honoring that shoulder injury, so I'm kind of keeping them more out to the side and then down and forward. So it's up to you what feels good for your body. Some big movements here. Can you find that connection to your exhale as you lower down and your inhale as you open up? Let's do a couple more. Last one. Big arm movements and release. This time we're going to take one arm up like you're holding a ball as you inhale. And then as you exhale, you're going to push that ball down to the earth. And then we're going to switch. So we lift that ball across our body to the corner and we exhale and we press it down. So a cross body movement, finding some spine movement, changing the energy flow. So inhaling up, exhaling down. Couple more rounds back and forth. Find that flow. And while you're here, check in on your legs. Do you still have some nice soft knees? Waist relaxed so our tailbones tuck slightly. Back and forth, holding the ball and then pressing it down. So you almost have like a ball shape with your palm, opening up through each finger so we have little gaps the whole time. Okay, one more round, both sides. Back and forth. And the next one, looking up at the moon, is going to be a similar movement, except this time, as we come across, bring both arms and take them to the back corner looking up. And then release those arms down. So now it's like we're holding the moon and we're looking and we're bringing it across the body and we're looking up and then we're coming down. So again, inhale, looking up. Exhale, down and back to center. Back and forth. Remember to listen to your body, so don't feel like you have to turn as far as I am. Try to keep those shoulders down and relaxed. And just float back and forth. As you turn, be aware to keep that space between your knees. So the weight is still centered on your footwork and the turning is coming from your spine. All right, let's do one more round, both sides. Ready? One more. Okay. Now we're going to settle in and we're going to exhale and we're going to push one palm across the body. We're going to inhale and bring that palm back to your hips. And then we're going to exhale and push out again. So this time we really want to make sure that we're sitting our palm up so that our fingers go to the sky. And we're pushing towards that corner direction. So we exhale to the corner. We inhale and draw back. So imagine pushing energy away from you. And you can draw in what you need and then release what doesn't serve you. And we just keep floating back and forth with our own exhales, pushing out. Inhale, coming back. And a little bit of waist turn. So we're finding some movement through our spine this whole time. Let's do a couple more back and forth. Now this next movement is wave hands like clouds. It's going to challenge our coordination a little bit. So we're going to come back. We're going to do one more. And then we're going to pull this palm across. So we're going to pull that arm across and bring the other one up. And then we're going to pull the top arm and bring that bottom arm up to meet it. Now we can really work on our coordination, or you can really just imagine that we're waving across and bring that other arm to meet it. Waving back and forth. So it's actually making two circles. Back and forth. We're making circles. Wave hands like clouds. And it's up to you how much timing you want to get with this movement, or if you want to kind of let that bottom arm trail behind a little bit to really find the lightness through the arms. Again, Tai Chi and Qigong are the same yet different. So I want you to listen to your body and find what feels best. Feel the energy flow. Find that spine turn as you wave hands like clouds. Now you could inhale and exhale to one side. You could slow it down so you only exhale to the side and then you inhale to center. It's completely up to you. I want you to just find your own flow for one more big breath on both sides. And then we'll come to center and we'll just relax the arms down. Now we're going to take a step forward or back. We're going to set our feet up on two lines with our back foot about 45 degrees. We're going to scoop the sea and look at the sky. So we're going to lean forward a little bit maybe and cross our arms. And then we're going to open and inhale to the sky. And then we're going to exhale, and it's up to you. How low do you want to go? Cross the arms at the bottom and then open at the top. Now again, you don't have to lean forward at all. You could just cross and then open. It's going to base on how you feel. So we're going to lean forward Inhaling, open. Exhale and fold. Okay, now on this one, we have to do both sides. So we'll open and we'll fold one more time. But after this next opening, we're going to open and we're going to step back and let those arms come down. And we're going to change the footwork. So we're going to open on our inhale. Think inhale, open. Exhale, we're going to fold. And inhale, open. Now you could switch which arm is on the outside. Or you just focus on whatever feels best. Opening and coming back on your inhale and leaning and scooping the sea. Find your own connection to your breath. Do a few more rounds. Okay, the next one's going to be a little bit easier. So we're going to do two more. Open and close, getting that sea, and then open and look at the sky. Last one, scoop the sea. Look up at the sky and then relax down again, and we're going to switch. We're going to come into pushing waves or a Tai Chi push. So we switch our stance again. We draw our palms back on our inhale. We sit them up and we push the waves. So we inhale and we come back and we exhale and push. Now again, it's up to you. You might create a circle and then push. I like to keep it more in my Tai Chi movements, just a smaller flow. So we inhale and we come back and we gather energy and we exhale and we push the waves. And we should feel those legs working as we push out of the earth. Flow back and forth, feeling that flow of energy. Couple more. And we're going to switch sides again. So floating back and then pushing out. Inhale, draw back, relax. On your exhale, change, stepping out. Make sure you have some width. And then think inhale back. Exhale, push the waves. Back and forth. This is about how it feels for you. So we just want to find the connection to our breath. And again, do you want bigger arms? You want to kind of circle and push? Do you want to go up to down? It's about how it feels. So you're always going to see me combine a little bit Tai Chi with the Qigong. Okay, let's do one more. And then release. Coming back. Okay, again, we're going to inhale and we're going to open the arms to the side. Palms facing forward. We're going to exhale and we're going to fold forward a little bit, cross the arms. So inhaling, open. Exhale, switch which arm is on the top. So open and spread your wings and then folding forward a little bit. Back and forth. Open, exhale, and close and pull those shoulder blades apart and then spread your wings. Couple more rounds, back and forth. Should be feeling pretty good. Just a nice big open and close. We have a few more movements. Open, close, and then drop down. Let's step a little bit wider. Hands to the hips. Okay. We're going to punch as we exhale. And we're going to inhale back. Exhale, punch. Inhale back. So a little bit of a shorter breath now, a little bit of a different energy. Punching on our exhale and inhale back. So a little bit different because a full twisting punch versus a Tai Chi vertical punch, but still a punch back and forth, just a couple of rounds. Inhale back, exhale punch. Use intention. Look where you're punching. See that area. One more round. And back. Inhale, exhale, release. Finding a little bit of a lighter energy now, flying goose. So we come up, inhale up, exhale down. So as we come up, lifting onto the toes, maybe just a little bit. And then if you'd like, you can bend into the knees. But it's how it feels. Remember, we don't have to lift up very high to get a lot out of this movement in terms of increasing our balance. A little bit goes a long way. And we find lightness as we inhale, and then we ground as we exhale. Listen to your body. Don't push so hard. This is about finding lightness and energy flow. This whole set should leave you feeling nice and energized, energy flowing freely. One more coming up and down. Okay. Spinning wheel is next. So this is about having both arms travel together like you're holding a ball, coming overhead, around to the other side and down. Now we're going to do a few of these. So as we do this back and forth, you're welcome to fold forward. So we inhale, coming up. We exhale, coming down. Now you can keep going. If you're folding on one all the way down, keep going on one side for a few rounds. Inhale all the way up. Follow that ball with your eyes. Exhale, folding. Again, you do not have to fold. You're still going to get a lot out of this movement. Let's do one more going this way. Folding, and then reverse it. So inhale up the other side. Exhale, fold. Few more rounds on this side. Full arm rotations. Use those shoulders coming all the way up and around, and then relaxing down, lengthening that lower back. One more time. Come up on your inhale, arms overhead. Exhale, separate and let them float down. Okay, two more movements. So marching with a bouncing ball. So we're going to lift up one arm and one leg, and then we're going to come down and we're going to change. So inhale up, exhale down. Now this might look like this. Touch with the toes and then change. Touch with the toes and then change. You could lift up a little bit and down. It's up to you. Little bit and then down. This requires core strength to lift the leg up higher and lower back. Find a lightness through your movements as you inhale up and you exhale down. Back and forth. Finding some balance. We've got one more move after this. Back and forth. One more round, both sides, up and down. And last one. Make sure we settle in, feet shoulders width apart. We're going to inhale, palms to the sky. And then just like settle down, we're going to bring those hands down the front of the body. So we inhale, we gather energy from the earth, and then we exhale and we let it settle down. So up and down. Use those elbows and shoulders for our pressing palms. And we're going to do a couple more of this, and then we're going to do that full settle down or pulling down the heavens, just gathering energy. Okay, now bring those arms out to the side and overhead, pulling down the heavens or settling down. Let that energy settle through your whole body, nice and slow. We're going to do a couple more. I want you to really slow down the breath. Feel that energy settle through, kind of relaxing through the whole body. Right. One more big movement. And once we make it all the way down through the dantian or lower abdomen, place one hand over the other. Let the shoulders settle down, close the eyes, and take a few breaths. Notice the warmth of your hands, that deep belly breath that's brought oxygen and energy to your body. Notice the change that has occurred since your practice today. All of these good things that have happened because you carved this time out for yourself and your practice. If there's anything else you need, when we separate the palms, we'll do one more time, gathering energy from the earth. And then let it settle down through the whole body. And then release. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed this session. If you did, click that like button, subscribe to my channel for more videos just like this, and share this with your friends and family so that they can feel their best too. Hope to see you again soon.